Welcome to Nini's Nest, where I read stories 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Today, I'm not reading a story. I'm going to be reading a poem from this beautiful Celebration of the Seasons book by Margaret Wise Brown. You probably know Margaret Wise Brown's Goodnight Moon story. So I learned on the inside cover here that Margaret Wise Brown wrote a lot of poems and songs and lullabies, and they're collected in this book right here. It's a nice gift book because it comes with a CD. The CD's not in this one, but I'm going to be reading a poem about the fall of the year because that's the season it is where I live. And so I have my fall leaf already out here to remind me of the season. It just looks pretty. I like it. So let's go to this poem that I was going to read to you. And you just take a look at all the beautiful things you see in this picture that make you think of fall where you live. Maybe you don't live in a place where fall comes this way, but you can see what it looks like in North Carolina, where I live. The title of the poem is Fall of the Year. And you're going to hear the word autumn because autumn means the same thing as fall. It's the same season. Some people call it one, some call it the other. So let's begin the poem as you look at this girl enjoying fall. The world's on fire in the cold, clear air. The world shouts autumn everywhere. All the little animals begin to grow more fur. All the summer birds began to fly away. The little gray kitten came out of the wind to purr, and the leaves blew away all in one day. Darkness came before the night. The air grew cold enough to bite. Chrysanthemums were shaggy and yellow. The leaves turned red and the leaves turned brown. They tumbled all over the frosty ground. The world's on fire in the cold, clear air. The world shouts autumn everywhere. Now, I haven't had to get out my scarf or hat or sweater coat yet, but it's coming because the air has gotten chillier. And I remember when I was teaching kindergarten, we talked about what the squirrels do in the autumn. They begin to hide nuts under the ground and little piles everywhere so that they can come back to them in the winter when it's colder and they cannot find them anymore. There's a rake right here. We have to rake up the leaves or blow them with a blower. The flowers begin to fade and die. I had some on the counter here. I'll just grab this one. It's really withering and dying. And I've had it in water all week. But that's what happens outdoors as well. And the trees have no leaves by the end of fall. They're just completely bare like this. But it's still a beautiful season, a beautiful picture of how things happen from one season to the next. After fall comes winter, and then we really have to bundle up and stay warm. So I hope you enjoyed this one poem from Margaret Wise Brown, and I'll kind of flip through and let you see what else is in here. Quiet in the Wilderness, A Kitten's Dream, that looks fun. A snow story called Cherry Tree, and Winter Adventure. If you go back, there's poems about summer and spring with thieves and bears. And I love this one, To a Child. Let me just read that one. To a child. Some fine day, just run away to a long, unscheduled day, to where great clouds go sailing by, above the birds and the butterfly. High, high, high up in the sky, through the drift of endless blue, a soft white cloud will carry you. High, high, high in the soft, soft air. What fun to think that we could fly up in the clouds. I think that she was one of the most excellent writers we have had for children. And so I hope you enjoyed this. Recommend it to your friends, and I hope you have a great day.